Good afternoon to everyone present here. Today we've all gathered here for the launch of the Safe Trees app, an initiative by Mr. Viren Khanna, who's the founder of the NGO New Delhi Nature Society. Viren Khanna has been taking an active role in saving the environment since 2014. He started with just a Facebook page, and today he's known worldwide as an environmentalist. If I ask you what would you do if you see a tree getting cut or being damaged, what would you do? Most of us would not know what to do. And the authorities who know what to do don't know where the trees are being cut. That's why we've made this app. It creates a bridge between the authorities, the NGOs, the environmentalists and the concerned citizens. So this app will help us save the environment more efficiently in the future. Now I would like to call Mr. Viren Khanna, who would elaborate on the details of the app.
This is a new app that we've created to save trees all over the world, and right now it's available on Play Store. We're also going to release it on iOS soon. We've made a short presentation over here, so I'll quickly take you through this. That's me with the long hair. So every hour there's one tree felled in Delhi, and that's on record. There are many more trees which are felled, which are not recorded anywhere. So this is actually a newspaper article that we've taken out. So the objectives of this app. Right. First, we have that this app will help people to learn about the local laws of trees wherever they are. During the pandemic last year in 2020, there had been more deforestation around the world than the year before, in 2019. In 2019, people could move around. 2020, everybody was locked up inside the house, but more trees were getting felled. So yeah, this is a really serious concern, and using this app, we can save a lot of these trees. Now I'll quickly tell you how to use this app. Once you download the app, you come to the home screen. This is what the home screen looks like. Okay, you can see the different posts over here. It looks just like Instagram. If any of you have ever used Instagram, it looks just like that. There are a few buttons on the bottom of the screen. Here we have some filters so that you can filter out the kinds of cases which are coming from all over the world. There's a home button, a watch list button. There's a center button to capture and create a new post. We have a notifications tab and the more button. So this is how we're going to post a case. After we click the camera button down here, the next page opens up, and the app automatically gets the location where you are. After that, you can enter whether you can enter the number of trees being cut, number of trees that might be cut, or number of trees that have already been cut. Plus, you can also add a description of your own. And you can choose to post the case as yourself or as anonymous. A lot of people, they prefer to post as anonymous so that they don't face any threats later on. And keeping that in mind, keeping people's security in mind, we've given this anonymous feature so people can be anonymous. Now the locations option over here in the app, this is very interesting. This is especially good for all the authorities, because in the locations you can select a city, state, a country, or you can even drop a pin on the map and set a radius of any kilometers, maybe 5 kilometers, 10, 15, 20 kilometers. So whatever cases are posted within that area, you will get the notifications about those cases. So supposing somebody is only in charge of South Delhi, so they set the radius, they put a pin, they put a radius of maybe 10 or 15 kilometers, and whatever cases are posted in that area, they will start getting the notifications of that. Because they don't need to be concerned about the trees in other parts of the country. They have their duties over here, so they can manage the cases in their own areas. Now we have this watch list feature. In case some cases are interesting for you, or you want to follow a particular case, you add it into your watch list. So maybe you open a case, right? At the top of the case, there's an eyeball icon. So if you download it, you'll get to know that there's an eyeball icon here. You click on that, and suddenly this case is added into your watch list. Okay, once it's in your watch list, you can go to your home screen, click the watch list tab, and all the cases you're watching are going to show up in there. It's just easier to find those cases. Now this is the notifications page. Here we have different types of notifications, like maybe someone has posted a comment in one of the cases which you are following. So maybe a new case has been posted in one of the areas which you are watching. You'll get a notification for that. Other cases where you might have put some comments and somebody has replied to those comments, you will get to know about that in the notification page. Here it says you were mentioned in so and so case. So someone has replied to my comment, and that's why I have received this notification. Someone has mentioned my name. Now this is the anonymity page. So in the settings, you can go to the anonymous settings area, and over there you see that there are two options. You can either choose to be anonymous, or you can choose to use your username. This is going to be used everywhere where you have to put comments or where you post a case. So you can choose your own username, or you can choose to be anonymous. So everywhere you comment and post a case, it will show up as one of these options. Now there's a feedback section. This feedback section, you can enter all your feedback about the app. Maybe you like something, maybe you don't like something, maybe something is not working. So you can send us a picture, you can write all the text over here, and all that will be sent to us, so we can look through that and be able to fix any problems, or we can reply to you and tell you how to move ahead. Now there's a tutorials page also. Okay, on this tutorials page, you can learn how to use the app. There are different buttons over here. The first button says getting started. Second button is post and how to post and share a case. These are all animations. So once you click on each button, there's an animation which will show you how to use the different pages.
Hey look, they're cutting the tree. We should try to save the tree. What can we do?
Let's use the Save Trees app to post pictures and get some help.
I've never used that app. Can you show me how it's done?
See, can you see the animation?
Look, it's so easy.
Can you all
So
see
I
it?
just open
People
the
over
app and then I click the camera button and take a few pictures. Now I just have to fill in the details and the app already has the exact location. Now I can post this case as myself or as anonymous. And now that I have posted.
So like that, you can go through all the different buttons. There's different animations, and it will teach you how to use this app. Okay, so how to get started, how to post and share a case, how to add a case to your watch list, how to update a case, how to add new locations, and how to post cases while you are offline. So some of the features that we got over here on is to post a case, you have to be standing where the tree has been cut or going to be cut. You can't sit at home and say one tree is going to get cut far away, because anybody can put spam on this app like that. So we've put some control measures. We have some admin controls also to ban users who are spamming on this app. And supposing yesterday a tree was cut, or half of the tree was cut, today the rest of the tree is getting cut. So you want to update a case. The same way, to update a case, you have to be standing at that location to take the new picture. You can't sit at home and try to take a picture, because that would be a spam. And we've already blocked that, so it's not possible to update a case from home. The only way to update a case is if you go to the original location. Over here we also have this feature to post cases while you are offline. If you don't have internet, you're traveling in some train or somewhere where there's no signal, so you can still take pictures of trees which are being damaged, and later once you get internet, then it will get posted with the original location where the picture was clicked. There's also an option to invite friends. You can use all the platforms on your phone, all the different social media platforms, and just invite any friend through WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, anything. Gmail is also there, Bluetooth. whatever apps you have on your phone, you can just send this app to anybody. So over time, technology keeps improving. After every few months, we need to update the app, put new features, maybe make some changes. If we have problems before, we can fix those technicalities. So yeah, as we go along, we'll keep changing features, we'll keep having new updates. Right now, this app can be found on the Google Play Store, and coming soon is on the iOS Store. So this app is free to use. There's no payments in this. There's no featured ads. There's no inside products to buy on the app. It's only focused on saving trees, getting people together to save trees. Yeah, it's very user friendly, and the most important part is that it's connecting the gap between the people on the road who see the trees getting cut, they don't know what to do, and the people in the offices, the authorities, they know what to do, but they don't know where the trees are getting cut. So using this app, everybody is getting connected, and through the discussion pages, they can talk to each other and give guidance. If people are nearby, they can even come there. Maybe they can walk there or drive there. Our map feature has that option to give you directions to the location. So you just click on the map and it will take you there. So the Earth is what we all have in common. These are our contact details. Here you can reach us on savetreesapp@gmail.com. We have a phone number, and this entire app was made by crowdfunding. So people have given us donations, and with that, we've been able to hire a development company, and through that, we've created this app. So if you like this app, if you like this idea, you want to contribute, you want to help us to improve it, then you can follow this QR code, scan it from your phone, or you can visit our website ndns.in, and you can donate or contribute from there. That will help us to make this app much bigger. And this app is working worldwide, so anywhere on the planet you can be, and just post cases of trees getting cut, so that other people who know how to save those trees, they will at least be able to guide you what to do next. So that brings us to the end of the presentation.
Vidin, I would like to ask you one question.
Yeah, any questions you can ask him.
Anybody want to ask? I want to ask a question that suppose agar I see that somebody is cutting the tree, and I take a picture and send it to you, right? But if it goes to the authority, मतलब हमारे जो अथॉरिटी के पास जाएगा और उस पर कुछ कार्रवाई नहीं होती, then what is the next step? अथॉरिटी कुछ नहीं करते, हमारा टीम उसमें क्या लीगल एक्शन कर सकते हैं, क्या उनको इन्फॉर्म कर सकते हैं, क्या अथॉरिटी को इन्फॉर्म कर सकते हैं, एनीथिंग व्हाट वी कैन डू अगर इफ नथिंग हैज बीन डन, सपोज इफ आई टेक अ पिक्चर एंड आफ्टर 20 डेज जब मैं वहाँ से निकल रहा हूँ मैंने देखा वो वहीं की वहीं है, तो
you have to follow up with the authorities, and if they are not doing their job, then you talk to the senior person, tell them that it's not, nothing has happened till now, and if they are still not responding, then you can always follow a legal course. Action, talk to some lawyers, send a legal notice, and yeah, we've done this on many occasions. We are taking matters to the court for litigation so that we can save the environment.
Right. And
so we are all here today at the Press Club of India. How many of you know which is the first tree at the gate? Do you know the tree which was at the gate?
No.
have you guys seen that?
No.
No?
कार पार्किंग के पास एक पेड़ है,
So which tree is it called? What is the name?
होगा, हमने देखा है।
So this is a disease which
तो बोर्ड लगा है।
this is a disease which is going around the entire city, big cities basically. It's a disease called tree blindness, where people cannot see trees in the environment. They see cars, buildings, gates, people, but they don't see any trees. Sometimes they walk into a tree, sometimes they drive into a tree, and if a tree is cut outside the house, they don't even notice that the tree is missing. So it's a very serious problem, and through our workshops, we connect people with nature. We take them for nature walks, teach them the names of the trees, We go tree climbing also. We planting trees. So this way they get to know the names of the trees. So thank you all for coming here. Join us on our social media pages. Don't forget to download this app. Send it to all your friends. And
भाई तुम लोग ही
more of us who use the app, more chances we have of saving all the trees. Because if we don't have any trees, we can't survive. If you look at the moon at night, there's not a single tree on the moon, and none of us can live over there. All of us have a nose in the middle of our face. This nose is connecting us to the trees. Okay, this nose is not connecting you to the car exhaust. If you just breathe the car exhaust, then you'll probably die, right? You need the oxygen from the trees. That's why we're walking around with the nose everywhere. Alright, thank you all for watching.
So, but before we disperse, I would like to say, Asif, please, he's a very senior journalist and very known and very active. And आप उनको congratulate कर सकते हैं कि अभी नए कमेटी में ये आ गए.
अरे
और
मैं
सर,
नहीं आया हूँ।
अच्छा,
एक भाई सामने देखो
you can, हाँ. बच्चों को आशीर्वाद देंगे.
पूरा पूरा